Good morning, folks. If I look rough today, it's because I feel that way. 7:57, 7:58. Here we go again. The two numbers. Time's moving. Um, Things are picking up quicker. I'm being followed again, which is funny. Kind of a different group, but not really. They've had someone that's working for a friend of mine a long time. I see on and off. Had lunch with him one time. um, Come on, Friday, February 5th. Okay, Friday's the fifth day of the week. Sunday is 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Friday. So it's actually 1, 5, and February is the second month of the year, and then 5 is the date. So it's like saying 5, 2, 5. It's kind of funny, which is movement towards understanding, and then more movement just going. Um, Time is just I'm just not. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I guess 60 seconds seemed like it used to be longer, and it's already 7:59. Just boom, boom, boom. I'm not realizing. I'm a lot more out of my body right now from being sick. Um, Only getting a few hours sleep. Um, this will happen for another couple days. All kinds of good stuff to bring up. The first book is staying the same price. Okay, the other one for now is going to go down a couple bucks. The other book, the book two, is I took it down $10. Okay, it's $34.99. They're back on sale. The Rune book is out there. I'm going to buy a few more copies real soon, so I can have a few. I need to have a few around the house. It's kind of silly you've written a few books and you don't have but one of them here. That and the new Rune cards, and I'm going to pay a little extra to have one set of the other cards made. The Rune cards are supposed to have Iwas in them. So those of you that have bought cards, if you'll send me an email, and please on the email on the front say Rune card. Okay, Rune card. Wait a minute. Do this. Excuse me. The name of the rune is Iwas or Awaz, depending on how you want to say it. It's There's Awaz is like EHWAZ, and Iwas is I think EIHWAZ. Excuse me. Darn it. Yeah, EIHWAZ. Just use something like that. Iwas. Or letter IWAZ. It doesn't matter. It's just pronunciation that come out of the mouth frequencies. And I will send you a card. Okay, I'm going to send you the card. You're supposed to have it. I'm sorry. It's my fault. That's funny. There's a lot of people said, "Don't ever say you're sorry." Don't say, screw you, man. If I regret something, because I screwed up, it's well, damn, say it. If you don't, where's your damn honor? It's kind of silly. All right, I do have to be kind of quick. I'm real late going. I didn't get to sleep till like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I couldn't go to sleep for another hour or two. I got up at 6. So I am a little bit dingy. It doesn't affect my seeing or anything, but it sure does affect my talking about it. Things on the other side have really calmed down. There's part of my energy flowing outside of me that's it's actually the frequencies that are relative to Black Panther. I've mentioned this before, kind of recently, that part of me is out running around. I'm dealing with it, and it's working on my head. It's not that I'm not going to have any emotions. That's impossible. I'm compassionate and aggressive about it, especially with the protection gig going. But I had to calm down the emotions that were flying through base of my spine. The base chakra, where the spine meets the pelvic bone, that's the energy field, the chakra, where your emotions hang out. So that had to be taken pretty much out of play, and that's good. I can be more serious about things, and as I get closer to getting out of the body, you have no idea how bad I want to bond with Lily. There's so much of me out there that's feeling, and there's so much of me here that is. I needed to be somewhat severed from that so I can finish my job. There's a reason why my lady and I were separated by an ocean. I have to get stuff done and take care of things. There's nothing wrong with me having happiness, but you know what? I'm here for the job. Anyway, so I've told you about our friends in space and everything, and kind of starting some stuff myself. I had to do it out of body, but while I was in a body, my energy out floating around can do a lot of things, but while I'm in a body, I can instigate certain things. So I did by bringing things out in the open that no one knew about. Well, all the players all the people at a table didn't know something, and I literally went to everyone. Went to everyone by talking on the on these videos about what was going on and why those other folks were here and what they really intended to do with all these prisoners. Excuse me, I apologize. My body's really, physical body's messed up right now. So anyway, I was at the bank taking care of some stuff down there. I love those people, man. PNC is an awesome bank. Okay, they really are. They're awesome. I was sent there on purpose a long time ago, and I've stayed with them. And I laugh with them. I say, you do understand that PNC means people need compassion, don't you? And you all know, things I talk about is because that's how I feel. I've never done a commercial, but people I stand behind. Luke, I still got to get a hold of you to contact you to get with you to get your videos on this channel. Man, I'm doing what I can. I'm still trying to get these orders out to finish getting that handled. I'm trying to go back through all my past orders to make sure I didn't miss anything. And as soon as they are all out, I'm going to send out all the. I'm going to go down to the post office one time with everything, and then I'll send out all the tracking numbers by email. Then once I do that, in the next morning coffee talk, I'm going to mention that. And then if you don't, once I've said on the coffee talk that I've got all the things, all the packages mailed out, here's the tracking number. If you don't get the tracking number, and I told you about something I was sending you, please call me, let me know, okay? It's possible that I'll miss someone, I don't know. This is taking so long, and I've gotten stuff shuffled all over the place, dealing with all these lawyers and everything else, and that stuff hasn't stopped. It won't until I take care of things, with finishing with this house. When I was down in PNC, though, it was kind of funny. I was talking to to a lady down there, a merchant lady, sales, and she understands there's stuff going on that's kind of hard to talk about, and she already heard all about me from the other people in the bank. Every time I go in the bank, they all want to know what's new, what's going on, and stuff like that. And folks, there's millionaires, there's us poor people, some real poor people, engineers, all kinds of people want to know about this. About awakening, because they're all starting to know something's going on. They can see it and feel it in themselves. They can see it around them. We're not stupid, all of us. And those that are, they can still feel and have abilities. If someone's been given a brain or a body that's deficient for what it really should be, hell, I'm going to help them more. Again, wherever I need to be most is where I'm going. It's my job. So anyway, I was in there and talking with her, and she said, okay, well, what's the business and everything? I'm like, here we go. I said, well, I don't like the word psychic because I'm a spiritualist, a metaphysical practitioner because I use my abilities to help others. And I said people all around here know me, and they know about me and everything. But I said also, I told her how I word everything because merchants, they're really worried about the wording, get the wording right. It has to be like this and that. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's all solid. It's jam up. Okay. And then she said, and then I told her about the two different consults, and I said they're cheaper than you were. I said we never had a problem at all. And I said check your records and get a hold of Sage and see what's going on with the money coming in and out. The fact that I'm actually telling the truth, a little snag there, where something happens with a credit card. That's one thing, but someone actually saying, no, I want my money back now. So anyway, I said I do I have a 30-minute consult for $300, and then a 40-minute consult for $400. Now for that extra 10 minutes, that costs so much more money. That's an extra $100. Okay, so I told her on that one, I give that's where I actually do the strong energy work, folks. If I'm having a consult with you, you're getting cranked on. It's not getting cranked up. It's different. It's not as full, complete, strong, but you're still getting extra help. Okay. So anyway, and I told her, so by adding the extra 10 minutes on there and the extra $100, I said that makes it, and actually that's, it's a crank up, but I said that covers the merchant people's worries about, energy or fortune teller, that kind of thing. And she said, okay, well, she said, let me just try to get everything taken care of, get it through. And I said, but this energy work, I said, I slowed down, and she was looking at me, and I looked right in the eye, and I said, when I do this energy work, I said, I do go into people, and it literally, as long as they have sufficient, nutrition in them, their sleep, they get some kind of sleep, as long as they're not really tearing themselves down, or their body's being torn down. I said the brain starts growing. I said their abilities all increase and everything. I said this is a very real thing. And then all of a sudden, the power in the whole bang just went out and then back up again. And she just and she's kind of freaking out, looking around. Everyone's kind of like, what? And I said, that was just my energy out of the body saying, this is true. That's all. It was a flutter. Not one of your systems. It has to be rebooted. Not one of them. And they didn't. It's like when I've done some consults, and sometimes doing energy work, it'd really crank up hard, and I'd knock out the computer system in a person's house. Sometimes phase the power on and off, throw stuff off shelves. My energy does crazy stuff. But it doesn't hurt. It's never hurt anything. So it's not there to hurt by purpose. It's just there to do a job, whatever that entails. But when energy moves stuff around like that, it's imperative that nothing does get hurt, nothing breaks, not even a piece of glass, a delicate piece of glass like a figurine or something. Anyway, so then I'm leaving the bank. I'm pulling out and I'm feeling something funny. As soon as I get in the truck, I start to back out, and I said, wow, someone's coming there in a big rush, man, and they got their eyes on me. I said, what the hell? So then I went ahead and backed out, and then I saw who it was behind me. The guy's really deadbeat looking at my eyes. And I said, really? And so I'm starting to pull out, and I'm like, he's some kind of a government thing. There's military. He's been about a year and a half, 2 years, been doing this. He doesn't know anything other than he's gung-ho to be bigger up in the company. And I'm like, so whatever. I'm pulling out of the parking spot, and then I went out to the main street. But I went a different way, where I go out a little farther, so I go through another parking lot so I can get to a different light. So it's easy to turn one way or the other. So it's so funny. He was so aggressive when he came up on me. Then he stopped to give me plenty of room to back out and everything. And the guy doesn't know what he's doing as far as following somebody. I've been followed by the best. They follow me by satellites. I can see them. It's it's silly. Anyway, but he just needs to learn. Hopefully when they show him this video, it'll help him. I don't know if that helps us, but anyway. So then I was pulling out the light, he was staring at me. So his intention was so strong in his brain. His energy was like this over his head. You know, usually it's floating right above. His energy was right here. His intention was staring at everything. I actually turned around, looked at my rearview mirror, and I just kind of smiled. And it's like I wanted to shake my head, but it just wasn't worth it. You know, it's like, son. Um, so then I took off, and then when I took off to go down there, I purposely took off fast. I mean, I drive fast anyway, but I mean, not this fast. I took off, hauled the button, and took off, you know, going down the road, make a left-hand turn. He's taking off like hell to get caught up with me, and then I let off the gas, and then he sits back there, and I'm like, dude, it's like, I don't need abilities. I've got a functioning brain. It's like, for Pete's sake. He followed me for a while, and then saw us going back towards the house and just kept on going. But when I was at the light and he was looking at the back of my head, you know, staring at me, just like, and he was mad. He was like, in his head, he's going, why am I watching this guy? You know, this is stupid. I should be doing something more. And then there's something about his wife and the two kids. There's and then a baby. But the baby, the children, the oldest child, it's a boy. Then a girl and a boy. Let's see. There's he's got the boy, and then a girl, and then a little boy. Um, and the two young ones, a gap between the first and second child. And there's something about food that his wife made, and it's like spaghetti, but it's got the white sauce in it. And I get the word like clam or something like that, but I don't see the actual clam in there. I don't know, and I don't care. So I'm trying to keep that thought out of my head instead of pursue it. But it's the funniest thing in the world. And then he's mad about the kid, the toys everywhere in the house, and he, you know, and then so there's some beef with a guy at work at his desk. It's like pencil holder clips or something. Somebody messes something. I don't know, turns it a little bit or so. I don't know, whatever. Something's messing with that, and I'm like, some other guy that works there, and I'm at his office, his little cubicle. So whatever. But then I said, that's kind of interesting. And then I looked at what's going on. And, you know, one of the things I got softly when I saw him follow me right away was they're having satellite issues. And he's military. He's part of the military / government, U.S. government, some kind of intelligence office. It's like semi-secret or something. But these folks, they want to find out what's going on. Okay, they want the truth. They want the truth. They want to know what's going on. Was he a threat? No. Nothing's a threat. I don't care. You can pull a gun on my head, I'm going to laugh at you. You know? If you take me out, great. You know, no problem. I got no issue with that whatsoever. As soon as I'm out of here, I can do what I need to do. But at the same time, things are controlled on the other side. So I have nothing to worry about. Now that things are settled down over there, there's nothing over there hardly giving me a hard time. It's now literally, finally dealing with my energy inside that's outside, fixing stuff, you know, helping me, making me stronger. I had to go back into taking N-acetyltyrosine. I said a long time ago, now y'all know I'm flat out open with this stuff. Positive and negative on myself and everything else. I don't think that other people need, and I sure as hell don't tell you to go out and be like that about everything and be as open. I think you should be more private. I'm not here to be private. I'm here to let you know what's going on the other side. And some of the abuse and the hell that I've gone through, if you know about it, then that's going to give you a better picture and a better feeling about what's really going on and what's been happening on the other side. That's important. This is about y'all waking up. So if it puts mud on my face, I don't care. This ain't about me. Hell. It's about my job. My job is you, but all of you, trees, you know, animals, planets, stars, all our friends in space. So the satellite issue is not me. I'm not doing it. The intelligence satellites are the ones that are being singled out, and they're fuzzing in and out. Okay, the reception is fuzzing in and out. They're being toyed with. They're being messed up, so they're getting bad readings, but they're still getting readings. It's being done by all the different people that are now here, out in space in our solar system, all over the place, all over the place. So they know about me. They, you know, They know it. They listen to me, but they watch, follow. They all do with satellites. So, anyway, it's our friends checking out what's going on. Excuse me, coffee burp. Um, and it's funny. I was driving away, just pulling away, and a little bit later, I think it was Paul called me, and we were talking about it. And it was yeah, it was a bit after I'd already gone by another store to get what I needed. Um, but and then he, started talking about this and that, and I said, yeah, this, that, and I started laughing about the guy from the guy that was following me, and Paul goes, "Yeah, man, I got that they're using new recruits now, And well, I said, "Well, yeah, think about it. If you're following someone that is, they have all the proof they need to know this guy goes into people's heads and can pull out whatever he wants for thought, and it's not what I want. The only thing I ever touch is what's needed. That's all. Your private thoughts are none of my damn business." Um, and I don't want to know him. But it's like that guy was so intently, stuck on me, and trying to figure out what's going on, and thinking this is a wasted cause. I'm following some old fart in overalls in the truck. He doesn't know. He doesn't care. But because he's a new recruit and has no background information, if I go into his head to get something according to the way they think it is, to get some secret plans because they're doing this. Uh, doing this and doing that. I don't care. They don't even realize that they're being run when it's time. You know, folks, the truth will set you free. That's what this is about. Everybody's seeing each other, knowing each other. So anyway, our friends in space are they're here. There's a lot more coming, but there's already a good bit here. Oh, I was going to say something before and I fell off. It's not just the lack of sleep and all the medicine, but I've said before that when I first started doing this, my ability to see and talk and everything else is stupid, crazy. Um, and the original male and female, the female said to the male, saying, look at him. He's too strong, too quick. He can see all this stuff. And then that's when the male part, if you listen to my videos, you'll know when I said it. You'll know that I said it. Excuse me. And then the male did not say anything back to her. He just kept the thought in his head. But he said, "I'll fix that shit tonight." And he did. I woke up in the morning and I didn't know hardly where I was, who I was. I looked in the bathroom. I stared in the mirror to see who I was. My brain was changed that hard. It was physically changed. Now remember, the original male and female, they've been doing this forever. Okay? They're the ones that are doing this. On trillions and trillions of bodies, having trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of lives. I mean, it's just, not each one, but I mean, there's so many trillions of lives that they were manipulating everyone, and they were the only ones doing it too. So yeah, they were good at it. So anyway, my own energy is finally finishing getting rid of that. I've made my own body, I don't know how many times. The red race, the red atom, 5 times on this planet. That's why I'm so attached to them. Their races were started with my spirit actually making a body with Gaia. Just coming here and making a body. All the red atoms, all the atoms and Eves did that 5 times. So I feel very connected and very responsible. It's frustrating not to be able to do what I need to do physically, but that's okay. That's over soon. Not too soon, but soon enough. One of the smaller parts of Lily and I is hanging around with me today. We're having a good time. He's talking to me while I'm trying to talk to you. Sorry. Usually it's no problem. I can have 3, 4 conversations at one time. No joke. Telepathy, but I can't. I'm having, I'm sick. Whatever. Tired. Also, what do I want to say about telepathy? Oh yeah, telepathy, folks. A lot of you trying to get a hold of me, and you can't. I'm really, really strong, but my energy's out everywhere doing a lot of stuff. It's really busy and it's really strong. I can't. It's like answering emails. I can't touch base with folks. I just it's blotted out. It never gets to me. Okay. And I appreciate all the wonderful thoughts about sending healing love and stuff. That's cool. That's nice. I appreciate that. I do. That's compassion and love from your heart. But don't worry about me. Okay. I'm doing good. Please take that energy and put it into someone that is going to have a much more of a blessing, gift, effect on, where they can use it more. Um, some people are strong telepathically, and it takes someone like the ear or Naag to get through. You know, and I got to be somewhat quiet when they do it, otherwise I'll never hear it. But I'll never hear them talking in my head. And I keep changing. The head's always being worked on. It's kind of crazy. Um, oh heck, there was something else I wanted to throw out there. Getting hammered. You got to go, go, go. When our the folks that we have that are closer to us now, okay, everything's at a halt. Everything's at a halt for their plans to move the to take the prisoners. The Anunnaki here, the government's here and everything, they've been moving the prisoners around, shuffling them up, breaking them up. So they're not in one group. And of course, all the increase in the chemtrails in a whole lot of places. I mean, it got real strong for a few days, and then they put something in the atmosphere, just more stuff to kill us. Isn't that nice? So they're shuffling, rescheduling what they're going to do. These folks that came here to give the U.S. government some new weapons. Excuse me. The group that they're excuse me, I apologize. The group that has been watching me, they're very close with this group that's actually taking the weapons. It's like they're a sister branch of it, and that's why they're so interested. They have a device where they're trying to read my head. That's stupid. They're trying so hard to read it. The government has some kind of toy to do this, but this one ship that's there. That's funny. It's like right here, the outsider rim of the crown. It's not worth bothering with. I was thinking go to the ship and give it a good shot. Just kind of tired and I don't care. It doesn't mean anything. I guess that's some of that emotional work that I was doing to myself. This Black Panther thing of myself. When Paul saw it, he goes, "Jay, I don't know what's going on, but there's like it's your energy. It's like a big Black Panther, but he's humanoid too. It's like a human Black Panther standing up, walking around on two legs." I said, "Yeah, that's some of my energy." He'll start getting hit real hard, and he'll call me up. He goes, "Jay, is that you working on my head?" People, when you're really strong energy and you're getting worked on real hard, it's hard to see because your brain is literally changing. It's hard to see when your brain cells are actually growing and changing and evolving at a very, very, very fast rate. Like immediately, it's happening. And when the synapses leaves your one brain cell and goes to the next, it actually distorts what's happening, and that's why you have a problem seeing, feeling, and understanding. And so it's hard. It's a physical thing. Don't think someone is lacking in their abilities because it's happening. They're becoming even stronger. I am so happy I'm leaving with some real strong powerhouses and the other ones that are coming up. When I get out of here, I can help make it so much better for everyone. I can't wait. And I know a lot of people that were mad about my not leaving earlier when I was hoping to and scheduled to, initially scheduled to, but I wasn't aware of the fact that all this other subversive stuff was going on to cause issues with everything. Those souls and everything just made a mess out of everything. My sister Jill, she's so easy to run. She's just nasty, vindictive, mean. Really, she was made my sister for a reason. Okay, she's just soul, 27% negative, but she puts out like 47. Oh, she was 47%, and got cleaned by the. Actually, it was our Melis that was cleaning her. Huh. And did not do the best job. But she's still so mean and aggressive like that. But whatever. I couldn't leave with the house and everything being gone. It's almost all handled now. It's just, going after my sister and hitting her where it hurts. So, finally get it all handled and get the deed to the house and take care of Herky when he goes. Give him the proper honor and respect. And then I can give the other animals, when I get out of here, the respect they deserve. Anyway, I'm trying to hurry this up, folks. There's just one other thing hanging out in my head. Excuse me, in my head. Okay, I'm being bothered a little bit to do something, and after I said I wasn't going to do anything with that other ship kind of bugging me, that's kind of really not like me. I'm aggressive, but it's the work they did in my spine. And after I said that, I felt a tingling in my spine. They literally just adjusted the amount of emotion going through my body. Because, okay, inert is a word they're giving me, that my emotions were too inert. Huh. This energy is like a beam. It's yellow. They're trying to match my frequencies the best they can. Oh, that's weird. It's hanging out around Arizona, and it's having a hard time trying to keep away from anything else. And there's that large ship that's over Arizona that hangs out over there is huge. That thing literally is like a big base ship for the Central Intelligence Idiots of the Space Federation, the Federation of the Planets in Space, and they can see it. They're actually looking at it now. It's all subdimensional, but they're looking right at it, and they're like, "Huh, what's the matter with their cloaking stuff?" They're not doing nothing to bother it, and they're supposed to be, and others can see the ship. Oh, that's beautiful. That literally ties them in, ties the Central Intelligence Idiots um, in with the fact that they knew about this. That other ship is in the same that these newcomers, they're in the same area, but they're like 3 dimensions away, 2.5 dimensions away. The U.S. government, this intelligence agency, they want to know why they got ripped off. They want to know how to deal with these people. They're wondering who they can talk to. This will come up with this group that this council thing that EAR has put together. And Naag is more involved with mostly other planets. He's involved with a slightly different but similar group, like an assembly of other planets. And he's happy as all get out. He said, finally, I've got something to nail these, well, whatever, you know. Take a dirty word, that works. Wow, I'm calm. Okay, anyway, good. You'll see more stuff happening. I don't know, there's going to be some kind of showing, and more than one, so that you'll have some kind of positive affirmation of what's happening. I don't know exactly when, where, why, and honestly, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about taking care of things here so I can finish. Okay, I'm way too calm. But my aggression is still there when it's needed. Okay, that's good. It's going to affect crank-ups too. Smoother, softer, relaxed. It's already smooth anyway. I've been doing this stuff so long. It's like the more you ride a bike when you're a kid, the better you get at it. It's a natural thing to use your abilities. It's unnatural not to have access to them or not even know about them. Stick selenite coming in. All right, well, sorry, I'm just all over the place. I'm seeing stuff all over the place. I'm not all over the place. I'm seeing stuff all over the place. Anyway, let me leave you all alone on this one. I've got another week or two. It's going to be at least a week, maybe 2 weeks, and I'll have these stones on a website. Okay. And because I have no time and no one helping me, I have to have like a minimum order in order to get the stones out. And I'm not trying to take your money, but I can't spend all day shipping stuff out. I can't. There's no time. I don't have time to do what I need to do, and the best thing I can do for everybody is leave, or finish and leave. So I'll have a minimum order. Sorry about that, but you can also get together with friends if you want and put something together. It's going to have to be like $150, but it'll be all good stuff, and it'll be less than what you've been paying, and the energy's stronger than it's ever been, so that's all good. And I'm getting back with everyone on the emails. Sorry, it's been a few days since I've been able to get there. I got consults and stuff I need to get scheduled. I'm not ignoring you folks. I'm doing everything I can, and remember, it's just a couple of days ago my lungs collapsed again. So hang in there with me. Appreciate it. I always show my appreciation every way I can. There's something. There's been a lot of activity lately in space. That's been going on purpose. There's been people coming in and showing themselves just for people to see. You're gonna. Sorry, a little bird just said something. It was actually the animal essence within the bird itself that said something to me. It wasn't animal essence as a group talking, and that was so cute. Anyway, literally, what the little bird was said, like, really, how's it going to affect the space, and she's got thoughts in her head about the poison that they're all breathing. They're going to kill all of us. The guy's real pissed about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to fully express that either. Um, the, you will start seeing some firefights, folks. Okay, this is coming. Okay, don't have a date, and part of it's up to when the people pull the triggers. So, and with all the prisoners, oh yeah, I was talking with Berjou about what happened. Folks, me, Berjou, Paul, and others, we talk all the time. I can't always get to the phone, but we do talk. And she said that she said I saw my Serpoian friend. That's a female Serpoian. She's so cool. She's been working so hard to help everyone on every planet. That's been where the Central Intelligence idiots, the Federation group, they actually take people. They say, I'll give you the right to go abduct these people and cut them up. Go ahead. Who the hell are they, right? I mean, I think you remember that one video I did about them. I got real pissed. I'm still pissed. I'm just not, it's not coming out. I'm not as pissed. I'm more serious, which is good. Um, but she said that she said, I swear I could see her and everything, and then she's back and she's happy. And I looked and I said, yeah. And I saw her. I don't think. Um, Berjou, we need to get her name or something, or maybe you already gave it to me and I forgot. I don't know, but she needs a name, doesn't she? Um, and then I said, yeah. I said, hell, she's right there. She just kind of, it's like re-energized her energy to be in front of her again. I said, she's right in front of you, to the right. So Berjou stopped talking with me for a minute. Look, she goes, oh, cool. It's so neat. Um, and she's done so much to help us. She was penalized for it, put in jail. Um, and then when I say us, I mean everybody. It's not just planet Earth. She's a scientist. Works with DNA and stuff like that. And she's getting samples. She does stuff to help, but it's being misused. And she didn't like that. She did something about it, and she had to stop, and that's okay. Because the things that told her she can't do that, they're about to leave. Change is coming, folks, but you will start seeing some firefights. Don't know when, um, but it will come. When the timing is proper, they will come. You will see that. It's oh yeah, the reason why I brought up talking with Berjou. She said it's look. She said it looks like they're moving the prisoners around. She said something about New Jersey and everything. So I went and looked, and I said, yeah. She goes, yeah, they're in the tubes. And see, they have tubes where they have like these really fast moving capsules, whatever they get in. You can't call it a train. And it's not that big anyway, but some of them are somewhat long. But they don't just have that. There's tunnels under the ground, folks, where semis drive. Okay, so there's actual semis drive under the earth. They're kind of unique looking, but that's what they are. They don't create like anything for exhaust. Okay, but that's what they are. They're trucks like a semi. Just they don't run on the same principle. Anyway, so they're spreading them out everywhere, so that they can't just one group can't be beamed up. So now these other folks that came in here to do this stuff, they don't know what they're going to do. They're getting angry. They want their intelligence. They want to get what they came for. They still have the capacity to beam out their weapons. Slight issue there, but not a big one. The weapons they gave the U.S. government, these special military intelligence groups, whatever you want to call them. And this military government dudes, if you compare them to the NSA, they're definitely the good guys, okay? I'll never lie about that or anything else, but having said that, maybe one of these goofballs will actually stop and talk to me. So funny. They follow me around, watch me in satellites. There's so much stuff going on people aren't aware of, that they don't know about. Um, anyway, folks, sorry for dragging this on, but there's some info for you there anyway. Um, Again, I'm getting pushed not to make you think it's going to happen right away, but there are firefights coming. You're going to see them. Um, there'll be a weird glow. You'll actually be able to see a beam. Oftentimes it'll be red, white. Um, the actual frequencies of the energy is like a funky red. Um, but it's going to have a different look, a slightly different look to it when you see it. But it's not like a laser, but it's similar. And it'll hit a ship, and the ship will glow, and then it just poof, the glow's gone. Isn't it'll be blown up. Um, there's some kind of police force. Oh, that's funny. Um, it's like a universal police force or something that's here trying to handle the situation. They're trying to make a way. They're trying to create a way to handle all the ships coming in and keep everyone calmed down. Those other idiots just reached out to 2.5 dimensions and just touched my head for a minute. They're actually trying to hide and do this. There's one disadvantage of buying and getting buying, stealing, bartering for intelligence that is above what your own understanding is. You think you can do more than you really can. And these folks, these arrogant, jerks that came in to start all this mess, wanted to beam the prisoners out and go into their heads and rip out information. They don't even know, they don't understand fully how the machine works. They don't care. They just want to take the information out. That's why sometimes it hurts people. That's why these people are an issue. That's why Tier was saying, hey, do not trust these guys. You know what I mean? I got, hey, love you, man. I got it. And Nog was saying, hey, these don't let Dad sell you that road, because a lot of these guys are my friends. But what Nog didn't realize is what Tier was telling me in his head, that is that these particular folks are trouble, and they are. But folks, and a reminder, okay, we're fine. The Earth is fine. I mean, the Earth is messed up, okay, and it's getting fixed. But as far as being attacked and starships and stuff like that, if anything does attack us, it literally will be the governments, the NSA, with some of these shuttlecraft. Okay, that's the only thing that'll ever attack us, is our own vehicles. Where they try to maintain control. I'm going to go deal with those idiots here in a minute, but I need to leave you all alone to get to what you're doing. And oh heck, Herky got his snack and his medicine. I got to feed him though. It's late, and I got to get those back to the packages. Okay, folks. I'll have more for you later. I doubt it, but I might take 2-3 days off, okay, from talking about stuff, because I need to rest and heal a little bit. And Paramount now, packages. They got to be gone, man. This is crazy. I had to actually buy some new lapis because I couldn't find the other lapis. This stuff's here. I need to take the time to get it all reorganized. So anyway, that's all being dealt with. If something big pops up, I'll make a quick video about it, because I have to. I can't remember. I mean, I can go back and relook at something without any problem, but it's just, if it's important, I want to tell you right away when it's on my head. And when I start talking, and it's just like this morning, I start floating everywhere into different things happening all over the place. We can talk about DNA, past lives, and the next thing you know, I'm out running around in space, talking to someone out there, seeing something over here, government issues, different spirit out of body. Oh, it's fun. I just wish it was better circumstances. That's all. That's all. Ugh. Having a hard time talking. All right, folks. Love you. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. I did forget to say one thing, and I think I've said it before, but someone asked me about it this morning in an email. Um, uh, the consults, it might change tomorrow. I don't know. Consults, I'm taking them on until like March 28th. Okay. And then maybe I'll know something different in a week. I don't know. There's plans. Like I said, the future. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. The future changing. Divination. When it comes to the future, folks, it's changing all the time. There's so many of you still worried about. I got this reading and everything, and it went bad. It was for the future, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Number one, the future is always going to change. It always has changed. The original first being male and female, they didn't care if you liked something. They didn't care about anything being good or making you happy. This loving universal energy that wants you to have everything, like law of attraction, the great God, the great Savior that screws with you and beats you up and kills your children, but it's okay. It's doing what it needs to, he's doing what he needs to do because you're too stupid to understand he's so smart. It's like, wow, that's a loving cult. A lot of love in that cult. So, folks, now there's actually spirit over there that's that loves you and cares, and they don't know how to run lives. So, because they're new at it, because they care and want to make it better, that's the biggest reason in the world you need to lay off of that. Now, something else. The future, the only thing you can count on with it is that it's going to be more compassionate and get better, but it's going to keep changing. It has to. It has to learn. It has to grow. The creation itself has to move forward in a pleasant way. That's why there has to be some control on people when they're in a body. Some. It's guidance. It's not takeover control. If you need to be controlled to keep from doing something really crazy stupid, if it's important to more than just you, that's going to happen. But it's not going to be the same way. You're going to have more free will in there doing all kinds of stuff. Do not try to divine the future because it's not made yet. And what controls the future is learning how to run it, your lives, what happens in your daily lives and how creation moves forward, all the little trillions and trillions and trillions of pieces with it, so the big part of it can actually flow in the right direction, which is for the benefit of everyone and everything. It has to, I'm coming hurt, it has to keep changing. That's the only way it can work right. That's the only way it can grow, heal, become better. Okay? So people, please quit trying to do that. It just doesn't, it'll never work like that. And then remember, hopefully by 2020, y'all are going to be running yourselves. And that's going to be a big learning process because you don't have the advantage of all the lives that Lily and I have had, Lily and Ara have had. I'm only part of Ara, but, being that part, I say me sometimes. I'm not trying to be inclusive. Exclusive, whatever word. It's not about me, but I'm just driver. But the thing is that it's going to keep getting better. That's the important thing. And if you see something for someone in the future, just let them know this is what's up there for them now, and that could change. When am I meeting the love of my life? But that's what everyone wants to know, because that's what they think you should be able to tell them, and they're excited. They want that for themselves. That's cool. Be blatantly honest with what you're seeing and what you tell them, and remind them the future is continually changing for everyone's benefit, including theirs. Okay? Um, don't waste your time on that. It's like the rune cards and everything. Any kind of oracle cards, runes, throwing sticks, talking with your spirit guides. It's constant, continuous, open conversations. It's like if you could talk to the camera and say, "Hey, what's going on? What do you want to know? What can I help you with?" Um, I'm being hammered. Anyway, that's what you want to. I got a heated, not a heated conversation, but a pushy one going on in my head with some of my own energy. But anyway, just let them know the future's changing all the time. It has to better their lives, and that's true. I would never ask you to say anything that's not. Um, I don't have much time, but my energy's wanting me to, put something together where I can have somewhere in Atlanta around here. I will not leave Herky, not overnight, never. Um, 8 hours coming in for lunch or having someone take care of them for lunch, that's the max. Um, but they're really pushing me to have like a town hall meeting kind of thing where everybody shows up and um, go into everyone, talk with them a little bit. I'm going to start doing some group consults. Folks, it's cheaper that way for you. I don't spend as much time with the individual. So it takes away a little bit of the personal thing. I don't need time. Folks, I can crank you all up in 5-10 minutes. Easy. Easy. Um, so there's an offering that's going to come that way on the JayEssex.com and JayEssex.com. JayEssex.com is the main website, okay? Um, and also, Deanna, who does, she's Source Family, very strong animal energy. She literally is an incredible artist, graphic design, and everything. Her work is incredible. I'm gonna have a page in the websites for everyone to see, and and as soon as I can get the merchant thing squared away, and for her too, is that go ahead and that she'll figure out how she wants to do that. She's working on it right now. I forced her into it. I didn't force her, but I leaned into her a little bit. I said, "You need to do this." Her artwork is incredible. So she'll be selling prints and stuff. So that'll be something else to look. Anything I can do for anybody to help them, I will. And having said that, folks, don't start sending me a whole bunch of emails about, I want to sell this and sell that on your wood. Don't even go there. I'll block it right away, okay? I'm not being mean. I have no time. The best way for me to help everyone is get out of here. Finish what I'm doing, and then get out of here. I gotta go be at Red Lobster tonight. This is like 4 to 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, I need to be at Red Lobster. And I needed to say that so some people will know. I need to help them. I love everyone and everything, folks, but I have a huge investment in this planet. Huge investment. I've had more lives than anything else on this planet. This is exactly my 220,000th life on this planet. It's incredible. All I want to do is help and do what I can to fix things and everything else, and it's been nuts. And for y'all to listen to me talk about this stuff, that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, really, think about it. The things I talk about, people, the normal person that can't see, it's like, this guy's a nut. And you know what? I love him. They're cool when they say that. It doesn't matter. That's why sometimes when people aren't as awake and something's important, my energy outside of the body, not attached to my conscious mind now. It's working on its own, but it's still me. Like at the PNC place, turning the power on and off. Just as I said what I said, so that she looked me right in the eyes. She was told that's true. So she looked me right in the eyes, and her eyes went like this. It's just like, she didn't notice it, but I did. And when her eyes opened up like this, her eyes didn't go like this, but the energy came out of her eyes, and it makes the eyes glow. So it's like the eyes opened up more than what they did. So anyway, folks, I guess it's going to get better for everyone. It really is. And please, please, please don't be down on yourself when you see things. Okay? That's such a big part of waking up. Have faith in yourself like I have faith in you. Please. Okay? You want to wake up? Open up your mind to possibilities. Because if you can't open up your mind to something new, how do you grow? How do you grow? That's like a child putting a steel box around its head really close, and as it grows up, the head can't grow. You can't get anywhere. It's hard to trust yourself, and everyone's always been messed with. Okay? Excuse me. So again, those of you that have bought room cards from me, or Michelle, whatever, have bought the room cards, please please send me an email to let me know, and I'll send you that one card. I don't have problems with people lying to me much. Of course, something, if it's important, I just pick it off right away. But those of you that listen to me, you're really cool. I mean, there's a few, buttheads out there just want to start trouble or make a name for themselves. I don't care. They don't mean anything to me. They mean nothing other than I need to, take care of them, protect them. But just let me know. So I can try to fix that before I go. All right, folks, look, love you. Sorry about the second stage of this coffee talk. We'll see in a little bit, man. Have some fun, and when you start seeing videos of people using cameras and everything, taking pictures of stuff in the sky, throw your energy into it and feel it and say, is this not real? But when you see that happening, 99% of the time, folks, that's real. Especially when people see it everywhere. And I really want you to know that, because you're seeing some stuff now. As soon as I can leave, I'm going to open up the door. I'm letting it all out. This is going to stop. Okay? That's enough. We've all been abused. And if it's anyone's fault, it's the original first being male and female's fault, and then the other things that came off of that. But aside from that, if it's anyone's fault for what's happening, it's mine. It's mine. The primary focal point of Ara. I should have done more sooner. I know when I get out of body and have access to myself, my full self, I'll understand more, but everything was coming to this, and at least we're finally here. All right, folks, love you. I better go. Have a good one.